Russian President Vladimir Putin has long sought to weaken NATO, but his unilateral invasion of his democratic neighbor Ukraine has rallied the organization that had been battered by our twice-impeached former U.S. President Mr. Trump. And historian Anne Applebaum said Trump's attacks had given Putin a false sense of confidence. Take a look at the CNN discussion.
You know, Anne, one of Putin's original and longtime goals was to push away and weaken NATO. And if we can put the map back up, guys, beside me, because I want to just go back to it. The opposite seems to be happening here. That's to this map. Thank you very much, Rob. As you see the NATO allies, you see where they stand in comparison to Russia and why Ukraine is obviously in the center of it. This is just reinforcing exactly what Putin has not wanted. Was this a major miscalculation on his part? Because the opposite is happening from his original and longtime goal here. How does he react to this, Anne?
Yes, I think Putin was listening to Trump's denunciations of NATO and his distance from NATO during that administration, and he was following the divisions that kind of rhetoric created. And he imagined that NATO was now permanently divided and would never be able to reunite again. I think he didn't count on what the sight of tanks rolling across a European country would do to people in Germany, people in Italy, people in France, people in Europe, and of course, people in the United States. It reminds everybody of a part of the European past that we all hoped would never come back, and of course, that NATO was created to prevent. And so you have seen a really remarkable shift all across Europe as Europeans do now what should have really been done some months ago, which is to reinforce and rearm Ukraine.
USA Today reports that a Russian artillery assault devastated a maternity and children's hospital complex in the besieged southern Ukrainian city of Mariupol on Wednesday. The city council posted video on social media of the battered buildings. The council said in a statement, "The destruction is enormous. The building of the medical institution where the children were treated recently was completely destroyed. Information about the affected children is being clarified." President Volodymyr Zelensky said people were still trapped in the wreckage, and he urged the West to ban Russia from the skies over Ukraine. Zelensky said in a Twitter post, "Atrocity. How much longer will the world be an accomplice ignoring terror? Close the sky right now. Stop the killings. You have power, but you seem to be losing humanity." The U.S. and its allies have declined to do so because it could further drag the alliance into the war. The West has hit Russia with heavy economic sanctions, and on Wednesday, the Kremlin threatened retaliation for the economic war it accused the U.S. of waging. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to visit us at rawstory.com. And if you'd like to see more of The Raw Report, please like and subscribe, and join others who like their news raw too.